offset, get my seatbelt on. At 5 this morning. Just eating along right there by the side of the road. Big deer. How easy they walk across that pavement. They know it is extremely slick to them hooves. Big old field of silage over there in front of me. Cut for the cows. They'll cut it here before too long. It don't bother them. When you're sitting here with the motor running, they're used to farm equipment and stuff like that, so it doesn't faze them. We got 5 of them here this morning. They fattening up before the winter. Eating on some fescue, some clover over there. I know there's some clover right in there. Down there about that telephone pole with that transformer, there's a persimmon tree. It may not have had much falling yet. They should be falling now. But there's a wild persimmon down there on the right of way. Alright, well, we're going to go on to town here. looky there, folks. We got a full moon tonight. Ain't that something? Imagine what you could see if you were in an area. Let me get my English correct. My wife will correct me. That's what happens when you marry an English teacher. She says that I butcher the English language. I guess that's just because it's just old Southern talking. That's just the way it was when we grew up. And you get into a habit of talking like that. But anyway, look at that. When there's no light pollution, look what you can see. That's something else, isn't it? Just as bright as it can be tonight. They've been spraying all day, folks, and when I was coming up the road, there's no cell signal in where my in-laws live and my wife's uncle lives. He's just absolutely nothing. And I was coming up the road and I just happened to look up at that moon, and there went 2 streaks in the skies. I said, man, I'd like to be able to get that on video, but by the time I got stopped and everything, those streaks were gone, and I couldn't see them anymore. But look at that beautiful moon there. Ain't that something? We spent the afternoon with some friends and stuff down on the water down at Lake Tillery, and probably the final time this year we'll be able to enjoy that. And we wanted to go down, watch the sunset, and eat at the restaurant down there at the marina, and just to enjoy the evening and watch the beautiful sunset. And then we got to see the moon right behind us while we was watching the sunset come up, but it was a little cloudy because of all the spraying today. But we did get to see it, and got a little video of it for you folks to see. Now look at that, folks. See how bright it is out here with this moon shining. You can see the tree canopy and stuff. Ain't that something? That's something you can't see when you live in town, or where they have street lights around on people's homes and stuff. You don't get to see this. Boy, look at that moon right there, folks. Right here at Deep River Farm. Look at that. Ain't that something? That's a pretty moon right there. That is absolutely beautiful. See that, how it's shining off the water? Well, we've got a little information we want to share. The Helping Hands has got 14 families taken care of now. That last family was the family that we helped put the roof on for the lady, and volunteers helped do the work on it. But now we've got another family that may be coming on board. But before we tell you about that family that's currently being vetted, we want to give you some important information, very important information, about the Helping Hands over the last year. Well, good evening, folks. Just wanted to give an update. Helping Hands has published their year-end results, and that's not year over year. This is 1 year since Hurricane Helene. The Helping Hands program, which is led by Central Church, Central Global Methodist Church out of Asheboro, North Carolina, has helped rebuild the lives of 14 families since November of 2024. We have helped these families refurnish their homes, or in some cases, rebuild them entirely. Some homes were filled with feet of mud, sand, and trees, and it has taken considerable time to restore them. Central has partnered with other local churches, civic groups, other nonprofits, and individuals to sponsor vetted families who might otherwise receive no assistance. So folks, get this. Through your generous donations from coming onto the channel here and helping provide for these families through the Helping Hands program, to date we've received over $670,000 from donors and contributors from the U.S., Canada, and our congregation to help put these families' homes and lives back together. It's been an ongoing effort. With insurance companies denying coverage due to lack of flood insurance, or if they had flood insurance, pretty much making it up as they go, and denying families any coverage and due process, many of the families are still living in tents, campers, and tiny homes trying to get assistance. Our efforts are continuing. We're still in the need of contributions so we can help as many families as possible. To date, we've distributed over $517,000 and have a balance of $162,000 remaining to continue to help even more families. So folks, there it is. There's where your money has gone over the past year if you've helped with Helping Hands. Here's the paper that they've sent out and gave at the church yesterday. So just wanted you to see this, and that way you'll know what the church is reporting on. And it's in this column right here, if you can see that. So folks, it may be backwards. I don't think it will be by the time it gets put on YouTube here, but there it is. There's your information sheet that was given yesterday. So I wanted to let you folks know what's going on and how they've been helping at the Central Church.